Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of GreatMillStone that rule impeccably well. And shalom to you, Akim, that's pushing his truth in sincerity across the four winds, man. I just want to do a quick in transit video, and I'm just going to be quickly covering the subject of continuing in the things which you've learned in this truth, man, as it tells you in the scripture. Continue in the things which thou have learned, right? Now, when you come into this truth, into the light of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're taught by men, you're taught by men. And, if you're watching this video, Lord willing, you were taught by the apostles and the elders of GreatMillStone, man, right? That's the pure doctrine, right, in Israel right now. And that's who Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has set up to bring out his holy word, right? His holy and sanctified word, right? So if you have that doctrine, that pure doctrine, right, there's no need to be getting itching ears and listening to other camps and listening to other ideas and philosophies and breakdowns that are contrary to the doctrine that you've already been taught by the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, man. Because the Spirit had me come across that video from Shine Refine, the Fallouts, and them guys were basically saying that Babylon is not America, man. And the scriptures tell you that, when you see these guys fall out of the truth, they decide, that they want to do their own thing just out of the blue. They're really saying that because all these ideas and breakdowns was always in their head, man. That demon was always messing with them, man. So they always knew that at some point they was gonna break out and fall out of this truth and basically do their own thing, man. Right? But that demon will fester in your mind for a time before that happens, man. And if you don't pray that those demons, come off of you, and pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to rebuke those demons, to rebuke those thoughts that may be, running around in your mind. If you're wondering, are the apostles and elders really, sent by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai? Is this really the breakdown for this? And are we really the Israelites? Is Gad really the tribe of Gad? Is Native American Indians really the tribe of Gad? All of these things, man. You gotta pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to rebuke that demon off of you if you have that kind of demon. That second guessing demon, man. Right? Because the Lord has brought you this far, man. So you better hope and pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that he don't cast you out of his mouth, man. That he don't spew you out of his mouth, man. Right? Because you got certain guys out there that are camp hoppers, man. Itching ears. You want to hear all kind of doctrines. You want to hear what this guy's got to say. You want to hear what that camp's got to say. You want to hear the breakdown for this. You want to watch, videos about the flat earth. But you gotta understand, there's a large amount of information out there on the internet, man, right? And in the world in general that can bug you out, man, right? So once the Lord has steered you into the right pathway, you know that, okay, you're an Israelite now. You know that you're supposed to, the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It's been taught to you by the apostles, and the elders, and the basics. Continue in those basics, man. Right? As it tells you in the scriptures, you gotta desire the milk, man. Not necessarily the deep things, man. That if it will, that will come in time. And that's if that's your lot, man. You might not even, get to even scrape the surface of the deep things of the scriptures, man. It's really not important. What's important is that you get a solid foundation in these scriptures, and then that you get the sincere milk, as it tells you in the scriptures, man. The milk, man. The things that are easy for your mind, your spiritual mind to consume, for the stage that you're currently at in this truth, man. right? You don't need to desire the meaty things of the scriptures, man. Really, you got to remember why we're in this truth, man. You got to remember why you were searching for the truth in the first place, man. Right? Was it to make a name for yourself? You know? Was it because you were bored and didn't have nothing better to do? Or was it because you wanted to sincerely be saved from this wicked kingdom that we're dwelling in, man? Right? And if it's number 3, then that means if you sincerely want to be saved out of this kingdom, then all you're going to need is the milk from the scriptures and the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and most importantly, faith, in order for that to happen, man. Right? You don't need to be seeking for things, you know, regarding the deep things of the scripture. You shouldn't be asking questions, where's the tribe of Dan? If that's bugging you out, where's the tribe of Dan, and, all of these kind of things, then, this truth ain't for you, man. Right? Because, you got certain stumbling blocks that you have to remember. There's certain stumbling blocks that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has actually set up so people would never come into this truth, man. So you gotta think to yourself, is this a stumbling block, man? There's many stumbling blocks, man. And you might just be stumbling, man. Right? If you find yourself on a hurdle, a simple ass hurdle, man, of thinking, who's the tribe of Dan? If it can't be broken down to you the way you want it broken down to you, then that means this ain't the truth. Then that, this wasn't the truth for you, man. And you were just set up to be destroyed. That's what you guys out there don't understand, man. Right? Just because you don't get something, just because your mind is not ready to accept something, your spiritual mind is not allowing you to accept something, that don't mean that this ain't the truth, man. Because like the apostles and elders always say, there's levels to this truth, man. Right? And you might understand things at different times, man. Right? Everyone's got a time when they're gonna understand something. Right? But really, when you come into this truth, it's those milk scriptures that convert people, man. Right? It's not no deep breakdowns that actually convert you and that's gonna allow you to, obtain salvation. It's those milk scriptures, the basics, that's going to seal the elect, man, for salvation. So that's what you should be concerned with. You want to know the basics, man. Right? Just like when you're playing, back in the day, you play computer games. You have to start from level 1 and work your way up, man. And you might be on level 1 or level 2 for 4 or 5 months, man. Until you can even get to level 3. But it's like, these guys, they got patience to play a video game and be stuck on the same level over and over again. You're playing the same video game, right? And you're trying to conquer that level because it's entertaining and it's fun. But when it comes to the truth, all of a sudden, you guys ain't got no patience, man. You don't want to be on level 1 for too long before you move to level 2. You guys just want to jump straight to level 10 and think that you're going to get these deep breakdowns and you want everything broken down to you and all these deep things. Well, you know what? It ain't for you right now, man. Right? The Lord, it says in the scriptures, eat as much as is sufficient for you, man. Right? You gotta know your limits, man. Know your bounds. Know what your threshold is in this truth, man. Right? And if you pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, better believe that He will reveal what needs to be revealed to you, man. Right? If there's something that's bugging you out, that's festering in your mind, you gotta pray on that, man. Right? We always bring this up, man. Prayer is the most important thing, right? One of your most important aids and tools on your journey in this truth, man. Right? Whether you've already joined the camp or whether you're in the camp already, prayer is one of the most important things that you can be doing, man, right now, especially in the times that we're currently in, especially in this climate that we're in right now, man. Prayer is a big thing, man. Right? Prayer gets demons off of you, man. Right? A demon don't like when you be praying to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in the name. A demon don't like that, man. Right? A demon doesn't like when you're praying to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. A demon doesn't like when you're praying for more patience. A demon doesn't like when you're praying for more health to make you stronger and to make you more able to endure the times that are coming. Demons don't like that, man. So that's why you got to stay in that praying spirit, man. The scriptures say pray without ceasing, man. Right? You can't cease from sending up them prayers to the Lord, man. Right? You want the Lord to believe that you really want this. You really want salvation. So how are you going to prove that, man? You're going to prove that by doing the works of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and do that continual praying, man. Right? Because when you're praying, you're really sending up a complaint to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You're complaining, man. You're saying, you're asking the Lord to deliver you. You're asking the Lord for more wisdom or whatever it is that you might be asking for. You're praying, you're sending up prayers, you're complaining, you're showing the Lord that, you're sincere and you really want to get out of this kingdom. Right? Because if you're not doing that, you're not really in the right spirit. You're asking all these questions, you're thinking, you're deep, you're asking deep questions, but really, are you ready to even find out the answers to these questions that you're posing, man? That you're asking? That's another thing you gotta ask yourself, man. You get some new cats, and I'm still a new cat myself. But there's cats newer than me. Like, you might be visiting the camp and you're asking all kind of questions, but what I've noticed with these guys, a lot of their questions don't even pertain onto salvation, man. A lot of these questions don't even pertain onto salvation, which is really the most important thing. The scriptures say, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So if you're asking about the tribe of Dan, tribe of Dan keeps popping up in my brain because, it's one of them ones that, people always ask, about tribe of Dan and this and that. Well, is that going to get you on a chariot, man? Is that breakdown, is that understanding going to get you on a chariot, man? No, it's not, right? You're supposed to ask, like, how can I make it on the chariot, man? Right? That's the first thing you want to know, man. Because the scriptures say we know in part and we prophesy in part, man. There's some things that are only going to be revealed in the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. And that's just the way it is. Right? Now, if you got itching ears and you listening to certain other camps out there that are through, IUIC, IUPCK, whatever they're called, if you're listening to those camps, you've already lost the battle, man. You've already lost the battle, man. Because a lot of these camps, they're not teaching you about the mark of the beast. Right? They ain't teaching you about the mark of the beast. They're not teaching you that, the name of the Lord is important. They're saying that you can call on any name. They're not teaching you the fundamentals of acquiring a foundation in this truth and acquiring salvation, man. They ain't teaching you those basic necessities that's going to get you delivered and save your soul. But here at Great Millstone, we're teaching you those things that are actually going to save your soul, man, because that's the main concern. That's the job of a true prophet of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is to give you the instructions on how to save your soul, right? That's why we were set up by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's our job, man, to seal the elect. So anyone that can't get that, or anyone that's got itching ears, right, and heaping onto other doctrines that are contrary to what you've learned, then you're gonna get destroyed, man. You're gonna get left behind, and you're most likely a 2/3, man. And it's as simple as that. It doesn't get any complicated than that. It's very simple, man. So with that, I say shalom.